Music is a way of life for some people. It's an escape, a way of getting away from everyday life. For others, they like to create music. They like to create it to help others escape, but to help themselves escape as well. And they find that, all of that, in the sound. What does music mean to you?
It sounds blunt. It actually doesn't mean anything to me. It's that has always been something that I've been surrounded by in my family. Like, my dad's musical, as is my brother. Not so much my sisters, but, you know, they very much encouraged me to learn different sides of music. So, like, Dad was, like, classically trained with stuff, like, he had a music degree and stuff. Whereas my brother was more into, like, his own bands and swing and stuff, playing, you know, new, more modern music, like guitar and bass, which is how I got into that. So I try not to think of it as meaning something, because then the amount of music I listen to and the variety of music I listen to, I would probably go insane with the amount of meaning. So I try to be not bitter, but I try not to make everything mean something. It's something that I enjoy, like making music, listening to music, composing music for college. Yeah.
There's a much better song by the Commodores called Machine Gun.
What, by Hendrix?
No, the Commodores.
Yeah, but how did it go then? How did it go?
Hang on, are you thinking of, which version are you thinking of, Rick?
That's Machine Gun.
Right, so this is what I got. So this is. You mean this track? Okay. No, this is the Machine Gun I mean.
Completely different song.
Oh.
But I have heard that before.
This is a great. This is the same band, the Commodores.
Can I tell you something? Do you? It's time to do what's that? Time to do it. Yes.
Joel needs like a curse. He's like a.
It's quite a big part of my life. I've grown up with it, and it's what I want to do. So it's always influenced the way that I approach things. So I don't know, if I didn't have music, I honestly couldn't say where I'd be, because it's influenced me in so many different ways. Career paths, the way I think about things.
When did you start playing music in general?
Quite young. I've been around my dad playing guitar since I could walk. So I had a guitar on my lap at the age of 2, just strumming away. I started playing properly at 6. So got my first acoustic guitar and went up from there. Just kept on playing.
There's a master volume. It's been so quiet.
Can you remember your bed? I didn't label it.
I guess we'll just wait.
What does music mean to me? I like music to be quite reflective, calm, peaceful. A lot of people scream down microphones. Don't really like that. I think, yeah, it's great. Scream in your own room away from everyone else, so I'd have to hear it. I progressed with the guitar. I was okay, and then I saw a saxophone. I thought, oh, that's shiny, and it made a nice sound. So I thought, play that. And then since then, I think it was my saxophone teacher who kind of was my inspiration to carry on, because he was very much not just a teacher, but he played in a band. He did gigs and concerts. Yeah, he was pretty much the saxophonist I'd wanted to be.
When I was growing up, I listened to a lot of different type of music from my parents, and I think I take a lot of inspiration from classic sort of blues and soul, and even ska and reggae as well. I try and put a lot of those influences in music I play. So yeah, ska and blues. Yeah. I think it would be nice to expand and maybe try something new and different. But I think what we're playing at the moment is all right, and I think it's great, and I think people like it. I like playing it as well. But I'd like to in the future maybe try something a bit more edgy, a bit more different.
Right, fine, go.
Well, I thought it was short, but
we ended 8 bars in the verse.
Oh.
time flies.
Sorry, that was my fault.
That's right. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll carry on playing that,
Centre, which has got, great facilities. It has recording studios, instruments, all the gear, which is great. But that is about it, which is sad.
It's difficult because there's not enough practice space, and I think that when we try and do gigs, it's difficult for people to take us seriously because we haven't got the sort of reputation that other people would expect. And the experience and the past experience, I think it's very hard to get noticed actually because there's lots and lots of people trying to do it, and I think getting noticed is the hardest part. I'm sure any band member will tell you that.
What do you think the facilities are like in this part of the country for young musicians?
Pretty slim. I mean, we practice at the Hive. That's okay. They have like one studio. That's good, but that's all you can use, and sometimes it's booked, so you can't use it. Aside from that, you've got college, but that's, you don't really want to go there to practice. Aside from that, you've got people's houses, but that's difficult because there's like no drum kits. Amps are difficult to transport. So yeah, you're not very good in this part of the country.
So do you think more needs to be done to help young musicians maybe get a head start?
Yeah, definitely. We have nothing.
It's like the quiet verse, and then bring it up at the last 2 bars back into the bridge. That's quite fun. I was changing key all the time. That was like I was in. I'm not sure. I started in like the key. If you want to know the actual key, probably be E. But we started in B flat, moving up to an E. That's D. D.
You sure?
Yes.
If you're coming in from the ground level, basically, what's that like?
It's really exciting because you get to see it from the very, the raw level. You're coming into it, you're new to it all. You want to try lots of different things because you're very excited about everything that you're seeing. And then it's just slowly easing into it and discovering lots of new things. So, I don't know, if I carried on with the same thing for the next 20 years, I'll probably get bored of it, like you do with anything. But at the moment, it's all really exciting. See new things, I want to try it.
Mm-hmm.
What's been said before, everyone's going to be going off to place X, Y and Z in the future, so it will be tricky to try and keep it together. We'll all be home at some point, so hopefully we can still play when we're all together. It's a passion of mine, and you share your passions with those you're closest to.
I don't really remember my younger tastes, really, but I think the band that I'm in has very much shaped the music I listen to now. And popular culture these days has such an impression on people. It's hard to avoid the new songs, so I'll just listen to anything that comes out. If I like it, I'll listen to it again.
Are there any specific bands that you're listening to at the moment?
No. Well, there probably are, but I don't know. I'm more about the music than the image of the band, for example. I don't know.
I know for certain we're going to have to stop playing in a few years, as you said. But to be honest with you, in the near future, I don't see me coming back to play. But it would be nice to come together at some point in the future and jam again. But I don't think we will come back as a full band again, because everyone's going all around the country, and I think that logistically that's quite a hard challenge to do that.
Music is my foremost. Anything else I'll put around it. It's like, if anything's getting in the way of music, that's the one thing that will go, as opposed to the other way around. I mean, when I get family one day, like my own family that I have to financially look after, then obviously it would be a lot of focus on them, but still I'd have my driving music going, so